Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a pork taco mukbang along with a story time. Get my tacos, they put them in this foil. Show you. Let me try to see if you can see it. It's big tacos too. Let me take them out because they made them humongous. It's stacked. Look at it, stacked. I also have some radish on the side. Excuse the bird. Some limes. And they put cucumbers in there. How cute. And I have two sauces. I have a green and I have a red one. This looks like it might be extremely spicy. And I got me a drink on the side. This is the drink that I have from BJ's called Green Goodness. And it is good. Really, really, really good. The story time I will be telling today will be from Black Girl Tragic. And I think that's where I'm going to start doing a lot of my stories from Black Girl Tragic. But first, I'm going to get into this bite. Add a little sauce to it. Let me see, I'm going to try the green one first. Well, I just smell it. I don't know. It seemed like the right thing to do. Okay, first bite. I need to put my lime, but it's good. Squirt it now. I want some. I love radish for real. By the way, the bird was not chirping until I sat down. I have some more green sauce. I gotta try the red one, y'all. I'm gonna try the red one on my next one. Here, I got another bite. Another bite for y'all. It's good, ain't it? Greenness. Put a little bit more of this green stuff on here, this green sauce. Because that one's so good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Y'all better eat some more. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Woo. That is so, so good. Mm. Okay, so the story time that I will be talking about, like I said, was from Black Girl Tragic. And it was a 22-year-old girl. She was shot in the head at Jersey City apartment by her boyfriend. I'm going to tell you, you know, this came from the Jersey Journal newspaper about the story. Frances Villa of Jersey City, New Jersey was a bubbly person who deeply loved her family and those who knew her. She was always the person that not just loved to help others, she loved to see her progress in helping others, her brother said. About 6 p.m. on Monday, August 31st, 2020, officers with the Jersey City Police Department were called to the apartment where they found Frances' lifeless body. She had been shot in the head. The 22-year-old's death was written up as a suicide based on reports given by the boyfriend, Jay Sean. Gaston initially told authorities that when he arrived at the apartment, his girlfriend was dead. But days later, the shooting death was classified as suspicious. Little suspicious, huh? For one, the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office said in a press release that Villa was shot in the upper body. But Villa's family said she had been shot right in the middle of her forehead, which they thought was strange. Who shoots themselves in the forehead, in the middle of it anyway? Who does that? You guys don't even believe that story. Which everybody thought was a little strange. Her brother told the newspaper she got to have elastic arms and a real powerful wrist to do something like that. Furthermore, the family learned that Villa, who went by the name Franny, also had nearly a shut black eye, and bruises. She was being beat. This was not a suicide, the victim's sister-in-law said. It needs to get screamed from the top of the mountains. She had no voice. On September 14, 2020, the Regional Medical Examiner Office deemed Frances Villa's death a homicide. 1 day later, Gaston turned himself into authorities. He is currently facing a lengthy of charges, including first-degree murder, possession of a firearm for unlawful purpose, and possession of a weapon. Another one of these little jealous boyfriends. Why don't they just leave? Why don't the guys just leave? Why can't... I mean, it happens in both ways. Guys, girls, vice versa. But why can't they just leave the relationship? Instead of wanting to take somebody else out, why don't they take themselves out? And don't worry about the other person. Let her live her life. She's still young. She has so much life ahead of her. Like, why did he have to take her out? Jealous. Now she's gone, her family suffering. Like, guys, if you see somebody out there and they're going through domestic violence, like, and they're your family members, try to get them help. Oh, you dropped some. Yeah, try to get them help before you be shoulda, woulda, and coulda did this. I wish I did that. Because once they're gone, there's no coming back. So the best thing to do is try to get them help. Because if you sat there and you didn't do anything to try to get them help, sometimes that makes you part of the problem. Because, I mean, you can't tell nobody. You can. You can only tell them how you feel and what you think you should do. But they have to actually be tired for them to actually do anything. You can't make somebody that's in love leave somebody alone. They have to actually want to leave themselves. Which, nobody will ever know the real story and what happened but him. Because she's not here to tell her story anymore. The red sauce isn't spicy. It isn't spicy at all. I like the green sauce better. That's a little better. I like that one way better than the red sauce. Like I was saying, we as mothers, sisters, cousins, whatever, and we're older now, we could teach them why they're growing up. Our younger family members or friends, whatever, and let them know before they even start getting into a relationship. Don't take that from a man. Or from like anyone. Abusing you. There's always a way out. Whether you got to call the police, I mean, or get one of your cousins Tyrone, whatever. Some people actually have to up and move and change their whole life. To get away from their abusers. And this goes both ways. You have male abusers and female abusers. Majority of the time, you don't know about the males that are getting abused because they don't want nobody to know that. Basically, their friends and families like, you the girl who had to, bro, like. But there are some women out there that can be really, really abusive. If we don't stand for something, like I always say, we'll fall for anything. time to win back your life before it's too late. Like this young girl, Frances didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance. She was actually 22 and her boyfriend was a 26-year-old. Like, she didn't even have a chance. She was only 22. 22 years old. You know how that mother and that father got to be feeling? Still mourning. Because their baby's gone. Which is a sad feeling, a very sad feeling. I've never been through it before and I don't want to go through it. But I got a daughter around her age and Lord knows, you never know what you're going to do or how you're going to react until it actually happened to you. So I'm not even going to say what I would have done. Nobody can actually say what they would have done because they didn't go through it. You have to actually go through things to know what you're going to do, how things are going to take place after that. You have to go through it. Go through it. There's always somebody out there saying, I would have did this, I would have did that. You wouldn't have did nothing until it happened to you. And you actually go through those problems. Like, some people take it differently. So I'm actually about to end this video. I'm going to give y'all more stories like that coming up. About the young girls, the young black girls that are losing their lives due to domestic violence. Just every day, like, living like they just losing their lives for different reasons. But that's where majority of my stories are going to come from now on. Black girl tragic. But anywho, thanks guys for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that post notification button so you will know when the next video upload. Until next time, see ya.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces.